This is M&M.
What's up, guys? I'm Randy from Pink Shiver. Jordan's out today, so I'm just doing this all by my lonesome today. Today is August 26th, 2011. This is episode 2 of M&M Movie News Minute. Only 3 movies came out this week of note. There's a couple independent films of limited release, but the 3 main ones are Our Idiot Brother, Columbiana, and Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Our Idiot Brother, starring Paul Rudd. He was in Dinner for Schmucks, I Love You Man. This is another one of those feel-good comedy movies where Paul Rudd stars. He's a pot-smoking hippie kind of guy, and he goes to prison, and once he gets out on parole, he's hopping from house to house of his 3 sisters, and they are trying to deal with him, and they're learning from him as well, and they're all learning from each other. Looks alright. So did Dinner for Schmucks, and that movie sucked. So we'll see how this one turns out. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, starring Katie Holmes, directed by Troy Nixey, and produced by Guillermo del Toro. I don't know if you've seen any of his older stuff. It's pretty gruesome. It's a remake of the older scary movie. Looks pretty decent. Family moves into a house. It ends up being haunted. Well, not exactly haunted, but there's like monsters in the house, and it's about family figuring out what's going on. Usual scary story kind of deal. I don't know if it's worth checking out. We'll see what the response is. Lastly, Columbiana. Not something I'm looking forward to just because of the trailer that they've been showing in theaters. Never forget where you came from. I can't take it. I can't take that line. It drives me insane. They say it at least 80 times in the preview. Never forget where you came from. Besides that, it looks like a decent kind of action flick starring Zoe Saldana. She was in Avatar. She was one of the little alien people. The plot, though, it's about Saldana's character as a child. Her family's murdered by a crime syndicate, and it's about her trying to get revenge as she grows older. Her uncle raises her as an assassin to seek revenge. Basic plot, easy to follow, probably a lot of action in it. I might end up seeing it, but that one line kind of ruined it for me. It's annoying as crap. It gets stuck in your head. Never forget where you came from. I can't take it. Besides that, there's nothing really of note on release this week. Not even that many trailers that are out this week. Pretty bland week. The only thing that came out was a few clips of already existing and known movies that are coming out, like a few clips from Apollo 18. That looks pretty good. Just a little revision from last week. We did a little preview of Machine Gun Preacher starring Gerard Butler. We said it didn't look that good, but we did a little research, saw a few of the trailers. It actually looks pretty decent. Recommend keeping an eye out on that one. Another PSA, Pink Shiver, due to the obligations of real life, we're not going to be able to put out 3 videos a week. That's just ridiculous. Even if we did have all the time in the world and no lives to speak of. But as it is, we do have real life obligations, jobs, school's coming up. So we're still going to do the Movie News Minute every week. Probably do the How It Really Happened once every other week. I think we're just going to drop the Our Lives Suck. That's about it for this week, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully Jordan will be here to help this run along. We out.